This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's coverage is made possible by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Elkhart, Croft, and Lake Fork Fertilizer Service, your local source for all your fertilizer, ag chemical, and custom application needs. See what Mark Gordon and the Elkhart, Croft, and Lake Fork Fertilizer team can do for you. Call 217-445-2631. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Lincoln Mayor Tracy Welch and Annette Welch. Attend one of Tracy's Coffee with the Mayor events to ask questions and learn more about happenings around Lincoln. Check the City of Lincoln Facebook page for dates and times. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Collision Concepts, located at 1005 Macon Street, just off Woodlawn Road, west of Culver's. Call 217-735-2100 or find them online at collisionconceptsinc.com. Experience the difference with Collision Concepts. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. The Johnson family, in honor of Keith Johnson, a proud supporter of the Lincoln Lady Railer basketball program for more than 50 years. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wagers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581. LCHS Lady Railer Basketball Alumni. Lincoln Lady Railer Basketball, a proud tradition of Lincoln Community High School athletics. Once a railer, always a railer. Rocking G Land and Cattle, Central Illinois source for superior shorthorn beef cattle genetics. Give Mark a call at 217-737-7905 or call Sheldon at 217-737-7787. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball.
Good evening, Railer Nation. Our apologies. We are fighting technical difficulties as the 5-0 or 5-1 Lincoln Rail Splitters get ready to meet the 5-0 ladies from Downs Tri-Valley, the Vikings. Jay Harden, Darren Worth alongside. Darren, this is going to be a good basketball game tonight.
Yes, it is. I see that one of their girls, their guard, looks like is out for this game, but they got some height on them.
And I think I was told right that maybe Zoe Whitaker, the senior that is out tonight with that leg injury. A friend of mine lives out here in Downs and told me that they had lost one of their key contributors, so we will see how it affects the Vikings from Downs Tri-Valley as the Lincoln ladies have been introduced. Darren, pretty much the same starting lineup for Lincoln, the 4 seniors and junior Greg Gilbert.
Yeah, and with Lincoln, they just got to play their game, defensively, get on the boards, make sure you box out like we have been. I'll go over the down Tri-Valleys.
When he can see.
Yeah, whatever I can see, yeah. Look like you got number 1. She's a sophomore, Ava Black. You've got number 3. That's a senior. That's her sister, Ella Black. You got number 10. That's a sophomore, Kaylee Magenheimer. And then you got a senior, number 13, Addie Phillips. And you got a senior, number 44, their big girl. It looks like Adeline Freehot.
Lincoln clad in the road green uniforms with the Kentucky check down the side, white numerals trimmed in red, and the tidy whiteys go to the Vikings of Downs Tri-Valley, trimmed in yellow and blue as Freehut and Ava Holmes get set to tip it up. And Darren, we saw last night Lily Holmes' athleticism come out in force against Jacksonville.
Yeah, and I tell you what, she gets after it. She is one of the best athletes out there on the floor. And I watched, I was here for the JV game. JV ended up beating them pretty easily. And Paisley, that you'll see during the varsity, her sister, played maybe a quarter and a half, her and Bivens, because you'll see both of them on the floor quite a bit for the varsity. And I don't think, I think Coach Farmer told Coach Snyder that I don't want them girls to play that much.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. Well, we've got this is going to be an interesting evening. Yeah. It's about to turn bitter cold outside. We're having technical difficulties. We'll blame it on the weather. And now we've got a mop out here on the opposite side of the gymnasium near center court, where apparently the officials noticed something. I don't know if it was a water leak or a spilled soda or something, but the staff here at Tri-Valley High School seems to have taken care of it again. The Vikings 5-0 coming off a 50-point win against Lexington in their Heart of Illinois conference opener last night, 71-21. They are 5-0 on the year, 1-0 in their conference. Lincoln coming off a 57-20 win over Jacksonville. And Darren, I know you watched at least part of that game last night.
Yeah.
It was a game where Lincoln struggled shooting from the outside again, but were able to make that up by converting some defense into offense and getting some easy looks and layups at the basket.
And, you're never going to have every game a shooting game to where everything's going to fall, because defense is always going to travel away or at home. And last night was the case right there where Jacksonville had problems getting the ball up the floor. I think there was 6, 7, 10-second calls on Jacksonville itself just trying to get the ball up the floor.
Yeah, one of our friends and loyal listeners, Clark Oltmans, was on Facebook saying, how many 10-second calls did Jacksonville have? And he said, I lost count. I said, we did too. That was incredible last night. The defense was it was incredible to see them not let Jacksonville, and they probably could have even had more turnovers against Jacksonville had they pressed a little harder.
Right. And, with Coach, you saw that actually in the JV game where we got up about 19, 20 points, and Coach Snyder pulled off the press against them, because our press in the JV game was really good.
Last year's game ended up being Lincoln Lady Railers' first win of the season at home at Roy S. Anderson, and there were some late game heroics. They, I believe, had to come from behind to to win that game at the end, and I can't remember if it was free throws or a three-pointer that ended up putting them over the top there at the end. They had another thriller than the next game against SHG, which was a 45-44 win. So most everybody returns for Tri-Valley this year. Most everybody returning for Lincoln, other than Piper Whiteman. So this is going to be an interesting ball game. Tip up, and Freehut and Holmes tipped it at center circle, and Magenheimer in the backcourt across center circle. Magenheimer, they tried going inside, and there's the Lincoln defense again. Lily got her hand on the ball, deflected, and here comes Grace pushing it up the floor. Left side, Mason McLeod. Out front, Mia Clark. Nice fake. Mia down the lane. Layup time coming. Good.
Oh, nice. And just starting with that defense, they're going to try to get in the middle the whole time because they saw the JV had some success getting it in the middle.
Freehut got behind the defense. Magenheimer with a nice look, and that was a failure on one of the backs of the press, not knowing she was back there, Darren.
For sure. And one's got to be up, one's got to be back.
Now Tri-Valley comes out in a diamond one press, and they break it. Left side Clark, 20-footer, is it? Bang! A collision concepts free. And Mia Clark puts Lincoln up 5-2 with 7:09 to go here in the first.
That's a good sign right there with Mia hitting the jumper.
They get across court. Black down low. Freehut. Freehut misses it. And Greg Gilbert comes out of there with the board. So Downs Tri-Valley wanting to push it as well.
Yeah, that was a gift right there with the wide open layup missed.
And tapped away by Downs. And here they come the other way. Magenheimer layup time. Missed it. Rebound under the basket up and good. And that was Addie Phillips, the senior, who got the rebound bucket. It's 5-4 Lincoln. I said a diamond one press, but it looks almost like the same 1-2-2 that Lincoln plays. And Lily got herself in trouble. Grace picks the ball away. Mason McLeod out front to Holmes. Holmes, Snyder, and here comes Downs. They're going to trap out front, and Grace needs some help. Threw the ball away, and here they come the other way. They want to run. Magenheimer under the basket. Throws it up, no good, and the first foul is going to be on Mason McLeod. And Kaylee Magenheimer, the sophomore lefty, is going to go to free throw line with 2 shots.
Yeah, I mean, there's no movement on Lincoln's offense to where there's nobody flashing in the middle because they're trapping and we're actually dribbling into the trap.
Magenheimer, first shot up and good. Good-looking sophomore. 5-5 to score. Darren, as you said, it's a matter almost that the girls are waiting for the trap or going right into the trap instead of moving the basketball. Second one, Magenheimer up, no good, and Mason McLeod gets the rebound.
Yeah, there's nobody. We have nobody in the middle. And there again, we just dribbled into a trap again.
Left side, Gilbert. Gilbert tried to pass it over the outstretched hands of Freehut. And they say Lincoln touched it last. I'm not sure about that call, but it'll go to Downs as here come the Vikings the other way. Holmes trying to harass Magenheimer. They go inside. Nice defense by Mia Clark. Mia quickly up the floor. Mia going to take it all the way. No, bounce pass Lily up and good.
Nice. Good break right there by Mia and Lily.
Good job, too, Darren, of her drawing the defender out and being able to make that bounce pass.
Well, and Coach Farmer made an adjustment to where he put us back in half court because they were beating us.
Ellie Black inside, gets it right inside, layup time, and it's tied at 7. We told you this was going to be a good one. 5:28 to go here in the first quarter. Schneider across the timeline, left side Holmes. Holmes, cross court, and it was stolen away by Magenheimer. Here comes Magenheimer, layup time, good. And they're up 9-7. Again, Tri-Valley in a 1-2-2 zone press. Lincoln has nobody in the middle.
None.
And they need help. They get it across court. Clark. Mia. And a timeout taken by Lincoln. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here and go to the list of the game. It's time to check tonight's list of the game, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty. When it's time to sell, if you're looking to buy, check the listings at MeRealty.com. Darren, 3 keys to tonight's basketball game.
Well, I mean, I might have just changed one of them, turnovers. I mean, right now we probably already have 3 or 4 turnovers just on their press because we're not sticking anybody in the middle, and everything's been outside, and we're dribbling right into where we play the 1-2-2. We want them to go past the half court so we can trap, and that's what we're doing. We're dribbling right into the trap, and defensively, we got to get after them defensively, and right now they've had 3 or 4 layups.
So it is 9-7 Tri-Valley with 5:01 to go, and Corey Farmer burns a 30-second timeout to try and settle his troops down. Schneider across the timeline, high pass to McLeod. Mesa back out front, Grace. Grace, nice bounce pass, Gilbert. McLeod, Grace. Schneider out front. Schneider working around the defense. Schneider pass to Clark. Clark, Gilbert. Gilbert throws it Holmes. McLeod, 20-footer out front. Is it? Bang!
Yes.
A collision concept three. And that puts Lincoln back in front, 10-9. 4:33 to go here in the first quarter. Black, cross court. Ellie Fessler, sophomore in the basketball game now for downs. As Addie Freehut hits a nice shot off the baseline and puts them back in front, 11-10. Magenheimer batted the ball away from Clark, body contact and no call. Schneider in the backcourt, and Lincoln on the verge of a 10-second call, and they got it. And Corey Farmer is steaming mad right now. Phillips inbounds to Fessler. Phillips, Magenheimer. They look inside Freehut. She's posted up against Clark. Freehut outside, looking inside. Freehut going to drive it in the lane. Kick out Magenheimer. Magenheimer, ball batted away by Lily Holmes. Good defense by Lincoln, and now Lily in trouble. Gets it across to Mia. Mia, bounce past Grace. Grace back to Mia. Mia looking inside for Gilbert. Mia going to drive baseline. Mia in trouble. Gets it back to Schneider. Schneider in the trees. Ball batted away and ball stolen away. Here they come the other way. Black to Magenheimer. Magenheimer left-handed layup, good. And Corey Farmer going to the bench. Paisley, Holmes, Grace Bivens set to come in. Schneider across the timeline. Lincoln in trouble with this trap and stolen away again. Fessler, the sophomore, out front. She'll slow it down for downs to Magenheimer. Cross court, Freehut, three on the way. No good. Rebound, Mason McLeod.
This is where we got to push it up. When we get a rebound, we got to push it up because they can't set up their defense.
Clark, bounce pass Holmes baseline. Holmes out front, Mesa. Mesa to Grace. Grace. Gilbert posting up free throw line. Grace to Gilbert. Gilbert, McLeod. Another three on the way by Mesa. Is it? Bang! A collision concept three by Mesa McLeod. And Brent Ward is going to take a timeout here with 2:40 to go. And the game at tied to 13. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here.
Well, right there, every time Mason McLeod's hit the three, we've got it in the middle, and Gilbert has looked opposite, and Mesa's been wide open, been able to set her feet and hit the three. But when we're dribbling the ball, we're dribbling way too much. First of all, we got to have spacing to where we can pass instead of dribble. And right now, Snyder's been dribbling a little bit too more than probably what she wants, but they're trapping way out by half court. So we need to get some people open so she can pass it to them.
We are tied at 13. Viking basketball, length of the floor to go. Lincoln drops back in their half-court defense as Magenheimer will bring it across the center line. Magenheimer, cross-court Fessler. Out front to another substitution. That's Addie Bruce in the basketball game. They go inside to Black. Fessler, Bruce. Bruce kick to Magenheimer. Magenheimer throws it inside. Ball batted away. Good defense by Clark. Grace Biven and Paisley Holmes in a basketball game for Lincoln. Paisley, cross-court Mesa. Paisley.
Got to look in the middle.
They look inside to Grace Biven. Biven down the lane, up and good.
Nice. Good.
Gracie Biven hits the nice layup. Nice move inside. They get ahead to Black, up and good. And Corey Farmer's beside himself. Defense not knowing what's behind him. Holmes goes inside Biven, and a foul going to be called here on downs, and it may be on Freehut. Let's see.
And Biven could change just because of how tall she is, and they've got to respect that to where in the middle, and she's gotten it in the middle the last two times too.
Well, you and I both know that if you're playing the 1-2-2 and the ball gets in the middle, that's almost the death knell for the 1-2-2.
For sure.
Inside shot up, no good. Ball batted out of bounds. It was off Biven's lap.
Yeah.
Game tied at 15, a minute 48 to go here in the first stanza. Bruce. Out front, Phillips. Left side, Fessler. Phillips. In the corner, Bruce. Bruce launches a three out of the corner. Rainbow three up, no good. Freehot to rebound. And a great block by Mason McLeod. Mason McLeod giving up about 6 inches to Freehot and blocked the shot. Paisley Holmes across the timeline, around the screen for Biven. Paisley in the lane, kicks it back out. Holmes thought about shooting it. Holmes inside Paisley Holmes, and a pushing foul on Ava Black, I believe.
Well, Tri-Valley just went to a man-to-man, too.
Ava Black with the foul. That's 2 fouls on Tri-Valley. Minute 15 to go here in the first quarter. Lincoln looking to get it in. Nice pass inside Biven. Biven stumbled and lost the basketball.
Yeah, she should have just caught that and just went straight up. Good job,
Mia. Throwing ahead to Freehut, and Mia Clark bats it out of bounds. That time Lincoln was conscious about the person behind the defense.
Well, I thought Mia probably could have actually caught the ball. But she was aware to make sure she hit it out of bounds.
Phillips to inbounds, goes inbounds to Bruce. Bruce, Fessler. Fessler going to pull it out. Minute 1 to go here in the first quarter. Out front, Bruce. Bruce nearly traveled the basketball. Right side, Black. Out front, Phillips. Ball batted away. Lily Holmes again. Lily has got Paisley ahead, but couldn't get it to her. Here comes Clark. Clark going to drive it in the lane. Kick in the corner, McLeod. Back out front, Mia Clark. They go lob it inside.
Great pass.
Position, and a nice shot and a great pass. 17-15 the Lincoln lead. 37 seconds to go on the clock.
Great pass by Mia.
In the corner they go, Black. Out front, Phillips. The other Black. And nearly stolen away again by Holmes. Phillips out front.
Lily's pretty active right now. Her hands are everywhere.
They go inside. Ball knocked away and on the floor, and Grace Biven picks it up. Here comes Paisley Holmes the other way. Paisley looking for somebody to get it to. Gets it to Mia Clark.
Oh, my.
27-footer. No. Ball on the floor. Grace Biven, no. Mia chased down her own rebound. They throw it inside to Holmes and overthrew her, and she had position. Had the girl on her hip. Doggone it.
And especially with about 3 seconds left, that was a nice look by Paisley.
So 1.4 on the clock, and Downs is going to get off at a 60-footer, and it hits the free throw line at the end of 1 quarter. It is Lincoln 17 and Tri-Valley 15. We're going to send it to the WLCN studios for a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to a theft that took place at Jake's Furnishings. On Saturday, October 18th at 11:36 a.m., a black Volkswagen Passat or Jetta pulled into the Jake's Furnishings parking lot. A white male exited the vehicle and stole 3 granite monument stands that were sitting on the edge of the building. The male was thin-built and shorter in stature. There are 2 surveillance videos that are available for viewing on the Lincoln Police Department Facebook page. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward of up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Back here at Tri-Valley High School, where the teams are about ready to break the huddle and begin quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we are having some technical difficulties, but we're doing the best we can by pulling the feed off of the YouTube channel. Hope you're enjoying the basketball game. We told you it was going to be a good one. It has been so far. Lincoln to have the basketball start quarter number 2 up 17-15. Holmes and Biven stay in the basketball game. Why not? They played really well in the first quarter. Paisley out front, goes right side, Mia Clark. Mia McLeod, left side Holmes, and Downs is in a man-to-man. Holmes, nice little spin move. Lily, baseline Mesa. Mesa, 10-footer off the baseline. Around and out. Who's got the rebound? Grace Biven went and got it. Mesa, step back 3. It might have been partially blocked. No. Rebound comes off to Ella Black. Here comes Magenheimer across the timeline. Ella Black, left side, out front, Phillips. And they threw the ball away.
And I tell you what, Lily's doing a great job. I love that he did back up the press, but Lily would stay up there and give a little trouble because she's so long up there.
Paisley Holmes get it across the timeline, and Paisley, had Mia Clark down on the block. Looks inside, Mia the pop out. Bivin posting up inside. She's got her on the hip. Clark throws it up, no good, but drew the foul. I like the position Grace Bivin is getting inside on Addie Freehut.
She's posting her up hard down there on the down low.
And I think if they can get a pass over, a lob pass over, she can catch it and go up for a layup, provided it's a good pass and she can catch it up and good.
Well, the good thing was she was posting here on the right block down here. Paisley probably could have had a bounce pass into her and let Bivin try to make a move.
Clark makes the first one 18-15, the Lincoln lead. Second one up and good. The foul was on Addie Phillips. That's her first and the team's first at quarter number 2. Magenheimer across the timeline. Now you got Schneider and Holmes in the basketball game. We'll see if the 2-point guards can cause down some trouble. Ella Black in the corner, Magenheimer. They had her trapped in the corner, back out front, Ella Black. Left side, Phillips, and through the hands of Magenheimer and out of bounds. Well, Darren, let's see if Lincoln can capitalize on some of these turnovers.
Right.
And Down's going to stay in the man-to-man. I'm not sure. Darren, I think I'd have kept that zone on, man. Holmes, a spin move. Schneider, nice little spin move. Going to go in the lane. Up and no good. Rebound, Grace Bivin. Ball batted away, and Mia's got it. Clark, nice move. Left-handed up and good.
Wow.
Make it 21-15.
What a move by Mia.
Magenheimer out front against Holmes. Ella Black, Ava Black in the corner, ball batted away, and here comes Lincoln again. Now Grace is 1-on-4, and it might be wise to hold it up. Right side Mesa to Grace. Out front Holmes. Paisley going to drive in, going to throw up a 10-footer.
Nice, Paisley.
Paisley Holmes with a 10-foot jumper, and it's 23-15. 5:59 to go here in the half. Phillips, right side Magenheimer, Freehut, top of the key. Left side Ava Black. Black, out front Freehut. Magenheimer, a 20-foot shot up, no good, air ball, and it is out of bounds to Lincoln.
Tell you what, Coach Farmer has made some great adjustments of slowing them down on the breaks and us going back to half court to where they're not pushing it as much.
Brent Ward is going to take a full timeout. We're going to keep it right here for some of our sponsors. The Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Simply Travel Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wickers-Chin help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Travel is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-travel.com. Maybe we ought to call Amy and see if we can go to a warmer climate there. And I'm ready for it now, man.
Yeah, that snow is crazy.
Oh, man. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with 2 convenient locally to serve you and many others throughout central Illinois. In Lincoln, stop by 818 Woodlawn Road or 111 North Sangamon Street in Lincoln, or go online to hbtbank.com. Well, if you didn't hear, the junior varsity won their basketball game tonight. I don't remember what the final score was. It was 30-15 when I walked in the gym, and it didn't last much longer after that.
No.
But
they ended up winning by double digits.
So they won last night against Jacksonville big and won pretty big tonight against Tri-Valley. And now Tri-Valley's going to press again. Let's see what they do here.
Yeah, they're back into their press.
And Lincoln, better job of breaking it that time ahead to Paisley Holmes. Layup time, is it? Yes!
Yeah, that was easy there.
Once she got it, she put on the afterburners and got it in there and laid it up and in. It is 25-15. The lead is 10. 5:25 to go here in the first period. Phillips overthrew Freehut and threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, they haven't even scored in this second quarter. We've outscored them 8-0 in the second.
McLeod. And ball batted away by Magenheimer.
Well, if you noticed on their press, too, we're passing it a little bit more, and if we're dribbling right at the wing so two people can guard us.
They get into Schneider to Holmes. Paisley goes inside Biven. Grace kick back out Mesa. Back out to Grace.
Great ball movement.
Paisley inside Biven. Left wing Mia Clark. Mia going to drive. Mia goes in on free hut. Layup time. Nope. Threw it over the bucket. Magenheimer, the air ball rebound. She'll dribble up the floor against Biven, and against McLeod as she traveled with a basketball. No call. Out front, free hut. Phillips. Black, they go inside. Here they go baseline.
Nice.
Threw the ball away, and it'll go Green basketball.
Doing a lot better of sprinting back and stopping the ball before they get to the hoop.
Lincoln's half-court defense during his second quarter has been really good. Snyder to McLeod. Back to Snyder. Grace comes across the timeline, gets it to Mesa. Mesa in the corner. Clark, 20-footer. Is it? Nope, too hard. Holmes may chase it down in the corner. Nope, Phillips going to block her off. Again, 25-15 is the score right now as Ava Black comes in the basketball game for Addie Phillips for Tri-Valley.
And Mia was open. I mean, that's a good shot for her to take. She usually makes those.
Magenheimer picked up her dribble out front, gets it left side Fessler, Magenheimer, they post free hut free throw line. Nice bounce pass inside to Black. Couldn't turn it over, and ball batted around. I think it's going to be Downs basketball. I thought I saw green hands in there. Magenheimer goes out front, and they go to Fessler. 3 on the way. Good. Ella Fessler, the sophomore, didn't hesitate. Knocked it down from three-point land. It's 25-18. Mesa. Grace still in the backcourt. Head to Mesa. Gets it ahead to Mia. Mia going to drive in. 10-footer on the run. Good.
Nice. Good job, Mia.
Mia Clark took it right at Addie Freehut, stopped in front of her, and nailed the shot.
Yeah, we got to make sure we get on 22.
Freehut just bowled her way right in the lane, and Mia Clark saying she got elbowed, and I think she did. Oh, nearly stolen away by Downs in the backcourt. They get it ahead to Mia Clark. Mia and Lily Holmes. Oh, and they say it went off Lily last. She and Freehut battled for the basketball. That's a case, Darren, where a bounce pass would have been much better than trying to throw it over the top. Magenheimer in the corner.
It's a walk.
Ella Black goes to the lane, lays it up and in, and she did walk, but right in front of the official. He counts the bucket, and the foul is on Grace Biven, her first, and the first on Lincoln, but that pulls them to within 5. And Ella Black, the senior, goes to the free throw line, nails it, and that cuts it to 4. 27-23. 3:15 to go. Snyder dribbles through the trap. Here comes Grace. Mesa, top of the key, 23-footer. No, around and out. Rebound. Freehut comes out of there with it.
Yeah, I thought Lily probably should have attacked her dribble on the ball right there.
Black. Outside Phillips. In the corner, Fessler. Cross court to Ava Black. They go inside Freehut. She throws that elbow again, turns around, throws it up, and Corey Farmer's not real happy. And Grace Biven going to pick up the foul. Addie Freehut going to go to the line, and that is the second on Grace Biven.
Yeah, that's big too. Can get her in foul trouble.
2:46 to go here in the half, and Freehut first one up and good. Greg Gilbert going to come in as Grace Biven going to have to take a seat. Addie Bruce back in the basketball game for Tri-Valley, and Paisley Holmes comes in for Mesa McLeod.
We got a fairly quick lineup in here right now.
Second one up, no good, and Clark the rebound. Mia gets it across to Grace, and here comes Lincoln in a hurry. Grace across the timeline. Overthrows Clark, but she was able to get a paw on and get it. And they tried to go inside to Gilbert, and Freehut stepped around Gilbert and picks up the steal. Here they come the other way. Down 3, chance to tie or get within 1. Freehut inside. Nice defense by Lincoln. She tries to throw it a pass, and it was intercepted. Paisley Holmes on the run. Paisley back out front, Grace. Grace into Gray Gilbert. Gilbert in the corner, Clark. Nice ball fake by Mia Clark. Back out front, Grace. Grace had to save it and saves it back to Addie Bruce. And Clark's going to pick up the foul. So that is the third on Lincoln here in the second quarter. Phillips, Bruce, back out front, Phillips. Ava Black. Phillips, Freehut free throw line. Goes in the corner, Bruce. Bruce, nice fake, and back out front, Freehut. Left side in the corner they go, Fessler. Another travel ball. Oh, and a jump ball called. I thought they pretty much had a pick there, but it's going to go back to Tri-Valley.
I mean, I tell you what, they're traveling right now. There's been a couple travels on the corner and hadn't been called.
Phillips in the corner, Bruce, and Gray Gilbert. Oh! Did they call a foul on Fessler?
No, they called it on
well, he
Gilbert.
put his hand behind his head.
Oh.
How does it? Come on. You don't put your hand behind the head on a defender.
What's the lob here?
They go right inside to Black, and Gray Gilbert's going to get a foul, and that was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
He pushed her right in the back. Ava Black going to go to the free throw line, so Grace Biven going to come back in the basketball game for Lincoln, and Gray Gilbert has picked up 2 fouls. Up and back of the iron, and it dropped home. That's knowing your own rims.
Yep.
Ava Black makes the free throw, 27-25. Second one up and good. 27-26, and now Downs is going to extend the press. Paisley gets it into Grace, and Grace is in trouble. Dribbled right into the trap. Grace to Paisley, and somebody's going to have to move to get it up the floor. Throws it ahead of Clark, threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, Paisley, if she looked up the floor, Lily Holmes was wide open down there underneath the basket. Good job by Lily.
Lily Holmes batted away from her, but they picked it up. They go in the corner, Fessler. Fessler out front, Ava Black. Phillips, corner, Addie Bruce. 3 on the way, no good. Air ball might have been tapped. Schneider going to come up the floor quickly, and they cut her off. Grace to Paisley. Lincoln trying to get the ball up the floor. Paisley back out front, Grace. And there's a foul on Addie Bruce.
I really like this lineup with Paisley and Grace Schneider in, just because they are so quick with the ball.
Minute 2 to go here in the half. Paisley goes to Grace in the backcourt. Cross court, Mia Clark. Biven is free throw line.
Too late.
Couldn't handle the pass. Schneider goes inside Biven again. Grace travel with a basketball.
And again.
Up and good.
Yeah.
And it travel.
Yeah, she...
I believe she did.
Yeah.
Didn't get the Euro step like you do in the NBA.
Nope.
So on the turnover, they've got it. Freehut thought about loading up the 3 out of the corner. She's going to kick it out front, Bruce. Bruce in the corner, Fessler. Bruce, Freehut, corner, Ava Black. Black going to drive in.
Yeah, there we go.
Basketball.
There we
Finally.
go. Yes.
So the turnover, Lincoln gets it back. Mason McLeod going to come in for Paisley Holmes. And Downs going to extend the press. Mesa inbounds to Grace. Grace dribbles through the trap, and a foul going to get called 70 feet from the basket, and I think it's going to go against Fessler. Yep.
Yeah, that's only their third with 29 seconds left. Lincoln, see if we can go in the locker room with a 1 or a 3-point lead here, maybe even 4.
Schneider backcourt, McLeod back to Grace. Grace going. Now we're getting to the close of the 10-second call, and Clark gets it across the timeline. Clark, and a foul going to be called again against Tri-Valley.
If anything, rack up the fouls on them.
That foul goes against Ava Black. That is her second. Lincoln up 27-26, 16 and a half seconds on the clock. Mesa in the corner, Mia. Clark. Back to Mason McLeod. Launches the three out of the corner. No good. Holmes going to chase it down. Lilly goes inside Bivin. Bivin, kick out Clark. Clark, 20-footer. No good.
No foul.
Bivin,
oh, man.
On the back with 3.5 seconds to go on the clock.
And they're shooting, I think.
That's what I thought. And, yep.
Shooting, too.
So they have a chance to go ahead with 3.5 seconds on the clock. And Grace Bivin picked up her third foul. Yeah, if you're Corey Farmer, that's like a kick in the guts.
Oh, man.
Phillips, first one up and no good. Paisley Holmes back in the basketball game for Lincoln.
And that's a big foul, too, with 3 seconds picking up her third foul. And she's been a spark right off the bench, as well as Paisley Holmes.
Phillips, second one up and good. So that ties the ball game at 27. They get into Schneider. Schneider, 50-footer at the gun, hits the backboard. At the end of the half, it is Lincoln 27 and Tri-Valley 27. We are going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, Darren and I will have all the information from the Grau Incorporated halftime show. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's coverage is made possible by Culver's of Lincoln, Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Elkhart Croft and Lake Fork Fertilizer Service, Heritage Packaging, Modern Brake and Alignment, Lincoln Mayor Tracy Welch and Annette Welch, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Masonry, Collision Concepts, State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, The Johnson Family, Simply Traveled Cruise Planners, United Community Bank, Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, LCHS Lady Railer Basketball Alumni, Rocking G Land and Cattle. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball.
Valley High School, Jay Harden and Darren Worth. With a game tied at 27, we told you it was going to be a good one, but Lincoln had a 10-point lead midway through the second quarter, and Tri-Valley with a heck of a comeback and a big foul there by Grace Bivin at the end of the half allowed Tri-Valley to go to the free throw line, make one of 2 free throws, and a big foul it was, Darren, because that was 3 on Grace Bivin.
Right. I mean, we were over the limit in the fouls, but even that, the big thing is Bivin's picking up her third, because when she came off the bench, she gave us a big spark, her and Paisley Holmes.
You're listening to the Grau Incorporated halftime show. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauincorporated.com. Darren, you've got scoring here at half.
Yes. We'll go with the visiting. Our home Lincoln Railers. We've got Mia Clark with 11. She had 1 3. Lily Holmes had 2 points in the first quarter. We had Mason McLeod. She had 6 and 2 threes, and that was in the first quarter. We have Paisley Holmes that gave us 4 points, and Grace Biven that gave us 4. So we have 8 points right off the bench. That's big because I think Tri-Valley's only played 6 girls, and they had Ava Black with 4, Ella Black with 6, Megan Heimer with 5, Phillips with 2. Their leading scorer that we probably thought they would be is that Freyholt. She had 7, and Fessler that came off the bench that hit a 3 for them that has 3 points.
You know, if you're Coach Brent Ward, you're Coach Brent Ward, I'm not sure I'd take that zone press off at this point. Why would you?
And it's speeding us up.
Yes.
You know, because once he took it off and went man-to-man, we were actually able to run our sets, and it was just one person on us to where Grace can go around pretty much anybody and get some penetration and kick, and that's where we got those wide-open threes as well.
And I don't think, looking at the half-court defense that Lincoln's played, I don't think it's been that bad. It was not good in the first quarter when they allowed people to get behind the defense, but I think they've corrected some of that. Yeah,
when we were pressing, we weren't getting back. I mean, they would get the board, and we were staying up on the pressing, and they were getting behind us. And I think when Coach Farmer moved that press back, that made all 5 people sprint back, and nobody was actually getting I don't remember, once he did that, I don't remember anybody getting behind us getting a layup.
Lincoln was up 17-15 at the end of one and is tied here at 27 at halftime. So if you're Corey Farmer, what adjustments might you consider making here at halftime?
I mean, we just got to take care of the ball, all right? We've got to look in the middle. The big thing, too, is when we get the ball, we're just wanting to put it right on the floor until we actually look down the floor to see, because you almost want that trap to come to you first. All right, you either get rid of it, or once they come to you, you can go around them and make the pass.
A certain college coach who shall remain nameless, my buddy Roger Gosda will kill me if I mention the name, had a rule with his players, and you tell me if this is similar to maybe what you did in coaching, had a rule with his players that if you got the ball, he wanted you to count of 2 to turn and look to see what was going on before you did anything.
Yes. I had a drill in practice to where we used to, and it was a full court drill, to where we would throw it probably about 15, 20 feet to the next person. We had to catch, pretty much triple threat, and look down the floor to make sure nobody's there, because we're catching right now and catching it and just turning and dribbling. We're dribbling right into traps to where we need to catch, face, see, because when we were passing it instead of less on the dribble, when we were passing it, we were moving the ball fine, and we've got to look in the middle.
Well, and the fact is, I think we both know that you can move the ball, passing, you can move the ball a lot faster than the defense can move.
Right.
And if you're passing, you're moving it, and you're getting it out of your hands to somebody else, it's almost impossible for the defense to recover that quickly.
For sure, and I guarantee that's what Farmers, because I mean, we probably turned it over at least probably 10 times in just that first half, and you just want at least maybe 10 times the whole game, and that was pretty much a half. So if we can handle the ball coming in the second half, rebound, and still play our defense the way we want to play it, I think we'll be able to come away with the victory.
We are going to take another 2-minute timeout here during the Ground Incorporated halftime show. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. great harvest starts with a great foundation. Since 1976 in Central Illinois, that foundation has been Elkhart, Croft, and Lake Fork Fertilizer Service. They're your local source for all your fertilizer, ag chemical, and custom application needs. At Lake Fork, contact Clay at 217-792-3397. In Elkhart, call Chris at 217-947-2221. And at Croft, give Mark or Eric a call, 217-445-2631.
And heck in there, my wife said, well, if you're going to get COVID tonight with this heat, this is going to be the place to do it. And I said, yeah, Coach Al got the key to the thermostat again. We are back here at Tri-Valley High School, where Lincoln and Downs Tri-Valley are tied at 27. Jay Harden, Darren Worth, Lloyd Kirby manning the camera here tonight. Lincoln going to have the basketball to start quarter number 3. And let's see what kind of defense Tri-Valley starts out in. It looks like they're going to go back to their half-court trap. Right side, Mesa McLeod. Mesa in the corner, Holmes. Back to Mesa. Mesa to Grace. Nice ball movement so far. Clark going to drive it in. Clark, nice move in the lane. Hook shot. Oh, couldn't get it over the rim. Nice move by Mia Clark, Darren. Oh, and Mia Clark going to pick up a foul.
That's a frustration foul right there. Great take by Mia, because that's what you need to do. If you're going to dribble, the dribble is to the basket, not away from it.
She took it right at Addie Freehut. Yeah. Nice little hook shot and just couldn't get it to go. Ella Black in the corner, back out front, Ava Black. Phillips in the corner, Magenheimer. Magenheimer drives baseline, Freehut, nice ball fake. She's going to spin it.
What a move.
What a move. And a foul going to be called. And it looks like the calls are getting tighter here.
Yeah, that was a great move.
3 now on Mia Clark.
That was on Mia?
Yep.
I thought that might have been on Lily.
That's what I thought too. But now you've got Grace Biven with 3 and Mia Clark with 3 as Freehut missed the first one at the free throw line. We remain tied at 27. 7.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Now Mia's got to be really, really smart the rest of this game, because we cannot lose her, especially scoring the ball.
Second one up and good. I'll put Downs up by 1, 28-27. McLeod. Back to Grace. Grace gets it across the timeline. Nice. Grace, nice move around the defender. Grace in the corner, back out front, Clark. Mia going to drive it in again. Nice move by Clark, up and no good. And here comes Freehut the other way. Downs on the run. Magenheimer throws it cross court. Phillips, 10-footer, up and good.
Nice shot.
They're up 3. Across the timeline to Mia Clark, to Snyder. Snyder dribbles out front, gets it to Clark. Left side, inside to Gilbert. Gilbert, baseline, Lily Holmes. Lily drives in and was fouled. And I think that'll go against Addie Phillips. Let's see. Addie Phillips with the foul. That is her second and their first of quarter number 3. Mesa McLeod to inbound under the Lincoln basket. Mesa looking.
Throw it.
Looking. Tried to throw it in the corner to Snyder.
Man, I thought that was more than 5 seconds there.
So Lincoln will have it now opposite side, and they go more to the corner, which gives them a little less room to operate. Mesa inside, inbounds to Mia. Clark out front, Schneider. Grace between the circles. Grace drives in to Clark. Clark thought about the 3, goes back out front.
Nice.
Clark, 3 in the corner, is it? No, back of the iron. Rebound, Mesa McLeod nearly picked up a foul there as Ella Black picks it up, and here comes Magenheimer the other way. Ava Black goes inside. Nope, stolen away. Mia Clark with good defense. Lincoln 2 on 3, and now they pull it back out. Mesa McLeod. Mesa into Gilbert. Gilbert turns around, 10-footer up, no good. Rebound. Oh, and Clark could have got the 4th foul there. Clark hit Magenheimer on the rebound, and we thought there could have been the 4th foul there. Mesa nearly steals it out front. Magenheimer picks it up. They go inside to Freehut. She elbows her way in, throws it up and in. And Greg Gilbert going to get called, I think, for the foul. Let's see.
It should be at least her 3rd, too.
That is 3 fouls on Greg Gilbert. Grace Biven in the basketball game now with 3 fouls. Mia Clark with 3 fouls. So a lot of foul trouble here for Lincoln's Lady Rail Splitters.
Yeah, 3 girls with 3 fouls, and we're going to need everybody to come back and win this game.
33-27. The lead is 6 for the Vikings. And now they put on the press. McLeod, Schneider, still in the backcourt. Grace, nice dribble and gets it across the timeline. Grace, lob pass to Mia. Mia goes baseline, nice pass to Biven, up and good! Grace Biven with the lefty and a foul, and let's see who they call that one on. Count the bucket. The foul is Kaylee Magenheimer. That is her first, the team's second. And Darren Lincoln needed that bucket.
Big bucket. Great passing, too.
Biven hit the back, didn't even hit the rim, and just hit the backboard on the left side. And that'll turn it over to Tri-Valley. 33-29, 5:38 to go here in the third quarter. They go corner, Ava Black. She drives baseline. Nice bounce pass to Ella Black. Threw it way up over the bucket.
Let's go.
Clark
Look.
with the rebound. Clark's got Holmes ahead of the pack. Lily layup time coming. Got it. 33-31, 5:22 to go.
Great look by Mia.
Magenheimer free hut, throws it up left-handed, no good. Rebound Black up and no good. But the foul is going to be called, I think, Mesa McLeod. Let's see. Yep, Mesa McLeod. That is her second.
Here's the biggest thing, too. You got to find free hut. I mean, she is roaming wide open down underneath and flashing to the middle, and we have no clue where she's at.
Ava Black hits the first of 2 free throws, and that's the 4th foul on Lincoln here in the third quarter with 5:14 to go. Second one up and good. Got them both. 35-31. The lead back to 4. Snyder, McLeod, Lincoln still in the backcourt ahead to Paisley Holmes, and Paisley comes through the trap very quickly to Grace. Grace going to drive it in. Could have got called for a double dribble. Throws it up. No good. Rebound. Magenheimer picks it out of there, and here they come in a hurry. Magenheimer. Nice defense by Grace Biven. Lily's got it, and are they going to call free hunt for a foul?
Yep. Lily might have had a layup if she doesn't foul her.
That might have been a smart foul on Addie Freehut. She stopped a breakaway.
I want to see what this lineup, because we're pretty darn quick with this lineup in the game with Paisley and Snyder and Lily.
They go Biven, Snyder. Snyder launches a 3. Bang! Gracie Snyder bangs home the 3. 35-34. Lincoln cuts it to 1.
How about that 3?
Fessler out front. Magenheimer. Ava Black in the corner. Phillips, and they're going to call Mesa McLeod for a foul. That'll be 3 on Mesa.
Was that our 4th person with 3 fouls?
Yep. Phillips, first one up and rolled it home. Addie Bruce back in the basketball game for Ava Black. 36-34, the Downs lead. 4:27 to go here in the third. And Lincoln in foul trouble and missed the second of 2 free throws. And it was just tapped out of there and right into Addie Bruce's hands. Free hut. And Free hut dribbled it right out of bounds.
Yeah, Free hut's lucky she didn't get called for a foul right there. But I think she was tall enough to where she just tipped it to her teammate.
Snyder across the timeline. Grace dribbled right through the trap. Nice. Holmes, 10-footer baseline, no good. Grace Biven couldn't grab a hold of it. It was batted away, and Phillips picks it up. Here they come the other way. Bruce back out front. Phillips, Magenheimer left side. Magenheimer will bring it out front. Free hut. They bring her 30 feet from the basket. Now she goes back down in the lane. Free hut is really posting up hard.
How about 3 seconds? She's been in the lane the whole time.
Magenheimer lost the basketball out front. Gets it in the corner.
Can't let her
Shot
shoot.
out of the corner. Fessler, no good. Rebound,
There we
Holmes,
go.
and a foul on Addie Phillips. And that is her third.
Yeah, Fessler had a wide open three. She hit one. She only took one in the first half and made that one.
Lincoln basketball, length of the floor to go, down 2, 3:39 to go here in the third period. Snyder dribbles down the sideline, and they're going to call her a foul or still?
Bump.
No foul.
Yeah, no, it's a bump.
Okay. The foul is on Kaylee Magenheimer, her second.
So everybody's shooting now. A lot of fouls in this quarter.
Well, they've tightened it up, I think, a little bit. Kind of let a lot of stuff go in the first half, and not as much here in the second. So Snyder to the free throw line. That kind of evens things up at the free throw line, and she makes the first of 2. The lefty eyes it up and no good. Off the front.
Oh, great board.
Paisley Holmes with the rebound. Paisley fights for it, and it'll be a jump ball, and it should go Tri-Valley way.
How's that not a foul?
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought Paisley got taken down there and then ended up getting the jump ball. She stayed with it.
Gotta admire the fight. Lincoln down 1. Free Hut free throw line. Magenheimer launches the left-handed 3. Up, no good. Grace Biven got pushed in the back, no call. Free Hut just elbowed somebody, no call. Free Hut back out front. Fessler, the three-pointer, good. She got a wide open 3 again and nailed it. 39-35. Holmes throws it into Clark. Clark down the lane, up and good. Lincoln scores very quickly, 39-37. 2:56 to go here in the third. Magenheimer, nice behind the back dribble. Now in trouble out front. Bruce in the corner. Black, here she comes. Black, oh, nearly tipped away by McLeod. Magenheimer, 3 on the way, good. 42-37. Their lead is 5. Snyder across the timeline. Grace in the trap. Grace is fouled, I believe. That's Fessler's first foul. And Grace going to go to free throw line again. Lincoln down 5, 42-37. Had cut it to 1, but a couple of threes by Tri-Valley. Up and short.
Just a little bit arch for Schneider there.
Second one. Use the legs, Gracie.
Yep.
Second one is up and no good. Back in the air. And Paisley Holmes with a great board. 10-footer baseline, no good. Rebound, Mason McLeod. Mason to Snyder. Fake the 3, goes inside Paisley. 5-foot turnaround. Good. 5-3 Paisley Holmes in the trees. A 5-foot turnaround. 42-39. Magenheimer around the defense. Kick in the corner. Black. She launches a wide open 3. No good. Rebound, Mason McLeod. Mason to Grace. Here comes Grace Snyder on the run. 2:11 to go. Left side, Clark. Nice fake by Mia Clark. She goes in the lane. Good pass to Biven up and good. Oh, my. And a timeout taken by Brent Ward. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
What a pass.
An incredible pass by Mia Clark into Grace Biven. The layup converted. And with 2:01 to go, Lincoln down just 1, 42-41. How about Schneider Masonry? Family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience. Serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance as well as coverage for your home. Call 217-732-6211. Gotta love the spark now by the Lady Railers, Darren. Getting the ball up the floor and some nice passing and converting to buckets.
Yeah, I tell you what, both teams are just pushing that ball up the floor and getting some shots. I mean, each team's had some big shots, but what a great drive by Mia Clark to find Biven underneath the basket.
Tri-Valley the basketball coming back the other way. Minute 58 to go here in the third. They go inside to Free Hut. Magenheimer launches a 3 again. No good. Rebound. Clark
over the
was fouled
back.
and no call. And they're going to give the ball back to Tri-Valley. Mia Clark's laughing about it. And Mia has to realize, hey, you're on defense here. Now, there you go. Magenheimer to inbound. They throw it inside, up and no good. Rebound, and now they're going to call a foul. That is, oh my. Paisley Holmes gets nailed for the foul. But after Mia Clark got clearly shoved and no call right in front of the official, they're going to call that. And up and good by Ava Black. 43-41. Black second one up and good. Lincoln down 3, 44-41, minute 46 to go here in the third. Holmes across the timeline. They go inside Bivin. Bivin, nice up and under move. Ready.
Oh, wow.
44-43. Darren's going to be awfully big if you can get Grace Bivin here through the third without picking up that other foul. Paisley Holmes steals the basketball. Paisley down the lane, layup time, got it! And Lincoln leads 45-44, minute 20 to go. Freehut goes to the floor. Holmes nearly picks Magenheimer's pocket out front.
Man.
Freehut to screen out front. They go in the corner. Fessler just pushes
yes.
Clark. And
there you go.
There's the offensive foul called, and that was clear. She pushed off with the elbow. That is the third on Ellie Fessler.
I mean, she did that earlier to Mia, and we didn't get that call right there. That was right in front of the official.
Holmes to Snyder. Minute to go. Lincoln up 1, 45-44. Clark out front, Schneider. Grace, and here comes the trap. Grace goes in the corner, Holmes. They go inside Clark. Clark back to Holmes. Paisley inside to Bivin. Bivin looking for somebody, back out to Grace, and it looks like Corey Farmer may want to go for one shot.
That's a lot of time.
Clark wide open three, in and out, no good. Picks it up and no good. Batted around, Clark picks it up. Mia Clark drives in, into the defense and draws the foul. Addie Freehut is going to be called with the foul, and that is her third.
Tell you what, Mia hadn't scored that much in this third quarter, only 2 points, but she's done a lot just in this third quarter.
Lily Holmes going to come back in the basketball game for Lincoln. Clark, first one up and good. 46-44. Mason McLeod takes a seat.
Did they not? I thought we were already up 1. She just made that.
I think we should be up 2.
Yeah, that should be 3.
Second one up and good, and I think they missed a point on the scoreboard.
There it is.
There it is. So finally they corrected the scoreboard. Lincoln up 3, 21 seconds to go. Out front, Ella Black. Ella Black nearly traveled the basketball. Magenheimer out front.
Oh, nice.
Stolen away by Schneider. Grace on the run. 9 seconds on the clock. Grace throws it to Paisley. Paisley's got wide open Holmes. Holmes, 5-footer baseline, air ball. Rebound, Ella Black. Ella to Magenheimer. 50-footer at the gun. No. At the end of 3 quarters, Lincoln 47, Tri-Valley 44. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone. Get the emergency responses there on their way.
Does your business need high-quality corrugated packaging? For solutions that work as hard as you do, turn to Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Since 2019, Heritage Packaging has been a proud member of the Welch Packaging family. With just-in-time deliveries and a dedication to continual improvement, Heritage Packaging can help keep businesses one step ahead. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Heritage Packaging, the right packaging, right on time.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Back here at Downs Tri-Valley, where Lincoln leads precariously 47-44. It was tied at 27 and a half, and Downs had, a 5-point lead during the third quarter a couple of times.
Yeah.
And Lincoln able to come back at the end of the third quarter, Darren, and put up a 3-point lead.
Yeah, and it was really by defense. The defense has picked up, and we have been pushing the ball up and getting some easy shots.
Baseline, Lily Holmes. Lily back out front, Schneider. Grace able to track down the pass. Mason McLeod, right wing, 23-footer. Bang! A collision concept free, and the lead is 50-44.
I was going to mention her that she hadn't scored since the first, and I'm thinking, big. Oh, what a
nice
pass!
Pass to Black, up, no good. Clark's going to pick up her fourth foul.
Yeah.
Black got inside of Clark, and Mia couldn't do anything, but she tried to prevent the shot and picks up foul number 4. That is the first on Lincoln here in the fourth quarter. And Ava Black, the sophomore, going to go to free throw line. Missed it.
Yeah, she missed that because she knew she probably shouldn't be at the line. Just my guess,
Sophomore second one up and good.
Good looking stroke there.
Paisley Holmes going to come in for Mia Clark. And now Lincoln just got smaller and lost their leading scorer. Grace to Bivin, and there's a foul on Ella Black, her first.
Yeah, she tried to reach over Bivin, and that's going to be a foul all the time.
Snyder in backcourt. Still in backcourt, dribbles through the trap. Good job by Grace. Left side Mesa into corner Holmes. Holmes back out front, Grace. Grace to Mesa in the corner, Lily. Lily drives in. Lily back out front to Mesa. Mesa to Grace. Grace, Mesa, back to Grace. Grace, Holmes on the baseline. Holmes inside Bivin, and Bivin is going to be fouled. And the foul going to go against Addie Phillips, and I believe that is her fourth.
Great pass by Lily Holmes, too.
That is 4 on Addie Phillips and a second on Tri-Valley. Mason inbound, gets it out front, Paisley. Paisley, Grace Schneider, Holmes, McLeod in the corner, Holmes. They go to Grace.
Yes.
She has fouled again.
That's 3 times we've gone to Bivin, all 3 times fouls.
Ellie Black picks up the foul, and that's 3 on Tri-Valley. And we haven't hit the 6-minute mark yet here of the fourth quarter.
I mean, if we can keep moving the ball and keep cutting and getting some fouls, that could have been a moving screen on Bivin.
Schneider out front. Lincoln showing some patience here. They go into Bivin. Bivin in the corner. Holmes, 18-footer. No good, and Freehut picks up the rebound.
I thought that was in.
Lincoln up 5, 50-45. Fessler. Holmes all over her. Fessler back out front. Magenheimer.
Get out.
Fessler. And they had somebody wide open under the basket. They get inside the Black. Good defense by Snyder to knock it away, as Grace recognized that there was somebody there and cut the passing lane off.
And that wasn't even Grace's spot, and she saw her down there to knock it out.
Magenheimer to inbound. Magenheimer goes inbound.
No.
She runs right into Grace Bivin, and they're going to call Grace Bivin for the foul.
Straight up. Straight up. He said straight up, but she was moving.
After she got hit.
I was going to say. She moved because Ava
ran into her, yeah. First one by Black up and no good, and that's going to put 4 fouls on Grace Bivin. Second one for Black. Again, the lead 5, 6:19 to go. Up and good.
Seems like she's always made 1 of 2 at each of her chances.
Snyder, McLeod. McLeod to Paisley. And ball stolen away. Here comes Black down the lane. Throws it up and good. Holmes, backcourt Schneider. Grace going to dribble across the timeline. Grace in the corner. Holmes, 3 out of the corner. No good. Rebound. Holmes was fouled from behind and no call.
How is that not a foul? Wow.
Mia Clark going to come back in the basketball game. foul going to be called on Lincoln.
Wow.
Paisley Holmes with the foul. That'll be 3 on Lincoln's Lady Railers of the fourth quarter. And a second on Paisley Holmes.
Man.
Darren and I are sitting here shaking our heads. Mason McLeod could have got called for a foul there with no call. She did reach in. Freehut gets that elbow out again, throws it over Bivin. Could have been the 5th on Bivin. Clark ties her up under the basket, and a jump ball called. It'll stay Tri-Valley basketball. Lincoln up 50-48, 5:35 to go here in a basketball game. And Lincoln in a lot of foul trouble.
Yeah.
Freehut to inbounds. Throws out front Magenheimer.
Uh-oh, get on her.
Fessler.
She walked.
And they called her for the travel.
Yes, she traveled.
She was wide open and moved her feet to get him set.
She couldn't believe she was wide open and took an extra step there.
Holmes will get it to McLeod. McLeod back to Paisley. She'll go across the timeline. Paisley pushes the basketball. Bivin picks it up.
Oh!
No good. Battle for the rebound, and
I hope that's not on Bivin.
yep, foul is on Grace
Are you
Bivin.
kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Foul on Grace Bivin.
Wow.
And Grace Bivin is going to have to take a seat. Heck of a game by the freshman.
Wow.
50-48, the Lincoln lead, 5:20 to go here in the basketball game. Fessler in the corner, Black, back out front, Magenheimer. Magenheimer to Ella Black. She's going to drive baseline, just throws it up, no good. Rebound Clark, had Black pushing her in the back. Schneider.
Someone needs to be in the middle.
Schneider to Clark. Mia going to drive in. Mia kick out Mesa. Mesa fake the 3, back out front Paisley. Paisley goes inside Lily. Lily back out to Grace. Grace in the corner, Mia. Back out front, Grace. Into Lily. Lily 10-foot turnaround.
Thank you.
Foul.
Yes. And when we have that spacing, that middle is so wide open because their point guard and their wings are spreading out so far to where Lily Holmes is wide open in the middle. 2 big free throws here.
First one up and good.
Nice stroke by Lily.
Second one for Lily Holmes.
That's a big one.
Got
Nice.
them both. 52-48, the Lincoln lead. It is a 2-possession game with a lot of time left on that clock. 4:40 to go here in the basketball game. Down, spreads the floor. They brought Freehut out. Now they're going to send her in, and she's going to push in the lane against Mesa.
That's a walk.
And Black walked with the basketball. Magenheimer walks with the basketball, just throws up a 10-footer and rolled it home. Schneider was fouled in the backcourt by Magenheimer.
Yeah, like you said earlier, they have called it a little tighter, but then some hasn't been called.
No.
Well, both teams going to be shooting the rest of this quarter.
Gracie at the free throw line. Couple big freebies here. Up and good. (53-50), 4:17 to go here in the game. Second one for Schneider. Up and got them both. 54-50.
All right, need a stop here.
So here comes Tri-Valley the other way. You've got to think they're going to go into Freehut. Freehut, nice bounce pass up and good. That was a heck of a play by Downs.
Great set by Tri-Valley.
McLeod. Paisley nearly stolen away. Paisley's got some numbers. Great bounce pass. Lily Holmes was knocked to the floor, and here they come the other way. Magenheimer throws it to Black. Baseline 10-footer, rolls it home. And it's a tie ball game, 54-54. 3:47 to go. Paisley Holmes going to take it straight to the hole. Up and good!
Wow.
What a hoop by Paisley Holmes. The foul is on Ella Black. And I've got her for 4 and the scoreboard 3. Big bucket by the freshman. Free throw up and good.
Nice.
57-54. That was absolutely huge, Darren.
Big. 3:30 left in this quarter.
In the corner they go. Black push shot out of the corner. No good. Rebound.
That was
Black.
a foul.
Up and no good.
Dude, Snyder, I think, just pushed her all the way underneath the basket.
Mason McLeod with the rebound. Grace gets it to Mia Clark.
Back to Grace.
Mia gets it back to Grace.
There we go.
Grace out front. Back to Mia Clark. Mia to Grace Snyder.
Man, Paisley's open in that middle.
Snyder, Mia Clark. Clark going to drive it in. Clark kick out to Mason McLeod. Back out front, Grace. Lincoln working some clock here. Grace to Mia Clark.
That cross.
Mia. Oh, a dangerous cross-court pass. They go in the corner, Lily Holmes. Lily going to drive it in. Kick out Mia Clark.
Take your time.
And Mia was fouled.
Oh, wow.
Fessler.
Wow.
That is 4 on Fessler. And Mia Clark going to go to the free throw line. And I'm not sure you wanted that foul at that point there.
That's what I was like, why is she fouling right there? Because it's 2:44 left. It's not the time to panic.
Addie Phillips, Addie Bruce going to come back into the game for Downs. Mia Clark, first one up and good. 58-54. I believe last year's game was 48-44 Lincoln. It was a barn burner. Second one up and no good. Rebound battle for under the basket, and Freehut tips it out of there. Here comes Freehut quickly up the floor. Phillips, Magenheimer, they go inside Freehut. She just rolls in the lane up, no good. Rebound battle for out of bounds. And it's
I thought they were going to call foul.
Oh, yes.
Because Mia was down there. You got to make sure where 44 is, because that's who they're going to give it to.
58-54.
Yes,
oh, they threw
turnover
it away
for a layup.
Picks it up. Grace down the lane. Layup time. Good.
Yes, and one.
The foul is on Addie Bruce. That is her second. And Snyder going to go to the free throw line with the and one. What in the heck?
60. It should be 6-0. There it is.
And Grace misses the free throw, but Lincoln up 6 as the scoreboard. They credited the points to Downs. Freehut, nice spin move in the lane, up and good.
Yeah, McLeod's got to work to get around her right there.
Foul is on Mason McLeod. That is her fourth, and Lincoln in some serious foul trouble. Greg Gilbert has been on the bench for quite some time.
Yeah, she's got, I think, 3, too.
Yep, she does. Freehut makes the free throw and cuts the lead to 3.
Could come down to the free throws.
2:14 to go. Lincoln up 3.
Yeah, they went straight man-to-man now.
They've gone man-to-man. And Black fell down, and their fans wanted a foul. No way. Mia Clark back to Grace Snyder.
Grace can go around her girl anytime she wants to.
Lincoln needs to get some movement here. Hand off to Paisley Holmes. Paisley, pass to Mia Clark. Mia around the trap, was fouled by Freehut. Again, no call. Holmes going to drive it in, kick in the corner. McLeod. Mesa thought about that 3. Gets it back to Grace. Snyder dribbling around everybody and needs to break the count. Snyder out front, and the official finally took the count off. Schneider drives
yes,
in and is
good call.
Black.
That was a good call because she pushed Grace going to the hoop.
That is 3 fouls on Ava Black.
Yeah, it's going to go down to who can hit their free throws.
Minute 29 to go in this one. First one up and good.
Nice job, Grace.
61-57, the Lincoln lead.
What a second half for Grace Snyder.
Darren, make or miss here. A stop on defense would be huge.
Big.
Second one up and rolled it home. 62-57, the Lincoln lead. Mia Clark going to take a seat as Greg Gilbert comes in. Lincoln awfully small out there right now. My guess is I would think they would go inside to Freehut at this point because I don't think anybody in there can stop her. Oh, and they threw
That
the
should
ball.
be us.
That's a jump
That should be
ball,
us.
and it goes Lincoln's way, and we talked about a stop, and there it was.
And Mia's going to come back in for offense here.
Clark going to come back in for offense and ball handling. She can actually see over most of the defense.
Yeah, if they're going to be man-to-man, Grace has got to get it and just clear, or Paisley. See, right there, she caught it and just dribbled right up the get-go.
To McLeod. Mesa back to Paisley. Paisley ahead to Mia Clark. Mia drives on Freehut, throws up the layup, no good. Rebound battle for Holmes.
Got stop ball.
Went for it. Here comes Freehut on the run. Freehut to Black. Black goes inside Freehut. Ball on the floor. Out of bounds. It'll be Downs basketball. 62-57. Exactly 1 minute on the clock. Gilbert in for Clark.
He's going, with Mia having 4 fouls, he's just going defense and bringing Mia back in for offense.
Phillips, Ava Black, Bruce, Freehut going to launch a 20-foot three. No good. Rebound. Phillips picks it out of there. Ball batted away. They go Freehut again. Another long three up and banks it home. Holy cow.
Wow. Banked the 3 in. When it left her hands, I'm thinking there is no way that's going in.
I saw that and I thought, okay, somebody get the rebound, and it went and banked right in. Shouldn't count because she didn't call it. We're going to keep it right here, tell you about some of our fine sponsors. The Johnson family, in honor of Grandpa Keith Johnson, a proud supporter of Lincoln Lady Raider basketball for over 50 years. The LMH Community Health Collaboratives, improving the health of the people and communities it serves with programs such as walking challenges and the LMH market during the summer. Well, if they had the LMH market right now, they'd be selling popsicles. Heartland Community College, serving Lincoln, where you don't have to go far to go far. Heartland is Lincoln's community college. Discover Heartland. Discover more. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Dura Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-737-7581.
So right here, Lincoln's going to have the ball, and you just got to get it into either Grace or Paisley. And once Grace gets it or Paisley gets it, clear out. I mean, don't
let them go.
Let them go.
Mesa to inbound. They're looking to get it inbounds. Mesa looking to get it inbounds. A dangerous pass to Holmes. Holmes quickly up the sideline.
Oh, great pass, too.
Grace. Grace out front, and Lincoln needs, and they're trying to foul Grace, I think. Grace has dribbled through the defense, and Addie Phillips is going to foul Grace Snyder.
I mean, if you're Tri-Valley, I don't know if you want to foul so quick. I mean, you got 37.6, and you're only down 2.
Addie Phillips just fouled out. And Ella Black going to come in the basketball game for her. Grace Snyder at the free throw line. 2 humongous free throws for the 5'3" senior. Lefty eyes it up and back of the iron.
Thought it was a little hard. This is the big one, though.
Second one, 37.6 on the clock. Snyder, second one up, and no good. Missed them both.
All right, stop
Freehut
ball.
The rebound. Freehut quickly up the floor to Magenheimer. Magenheimer corner. Fessler launches a 3, short. Battle for the rebound. Clark got it to Holmes. Lilly quickly ahead to Paisley and threw the ball away. And a travel in the back quarters and a foul on Paisley.
Foul. Should be a foul.
Now they're going to go to the free throw line with a chance to tie the ball game as Paisley Holmes picks up foul number 3.
Yeah, Lily got the board, and then she tried to kick it up to Paisley to where they're chasing us. You know, unless it's a wide open layup.
Yeah, I think you hang on to the basketball and get it to one of your guards and don't try to fast break. Up and no good.
Thought it was short. Yeah, now they're you got to make sure you box out here because Mia's got to get.
Keep Freehut out.
Yes, Freehut's got to get out of that lane.
Black, second one. Is it up and no good? Back to the iron.
Great
Rebound,
box out.
Snyder fouled by Freehut in the backcourt with 21-9 on the clock. And Addie Freehut picks up her fourth.
I was going to
personal
say,
foul.
that's got to be 4 on her.
Snyder going to go to free throw line.
I think Coach Farmer's talking to Lily right then about about her. Hey, they're chasing us, but learning experience, you know.
Pointing to his temple, saying, think. Snyder up and got
Good.
63-60. A huge free throw coming up. Could make it a 2-possession game. Don't you go away, Lincoln and Logan County. You know, their boys team front line goes 6'9", 6'6", 6'6".
Oh, my.
And 6'3" and 6'1" at the guards. What are they putting in the water?
Wow.
Their football team made it, I think, to the quarterfinals before Wilmington finally got it. Maybe it was the semifinals.
That's card.
Second one, Snyder up, no good.
Oh, Lily.
Rebound, Lily
Big.
just reached up and got the rebound. Snyder out front. Gets
What
fouled
a
by
board.
Magenheimer. Holy cow.
What a rebound by Lily. Wow.
And just a matter of going straight up. You saw the arms go above everybody. 63-60, 18-6 on the clock. Snyder, now it's a 2-possession game. 64-60, 18-6 on the clock.
Another big one here.
Snyder up and good.
Yes.
Got them both. 65-60. Here comes Tri-Valley in a hurry.
No threes.
Shot by Magenheimer. 30-foot three. No good. Rebound. Paisley Holmes comes out of there with it. Knocked to the floor. Jump ball. And it's Tri-Valley basketball.
Timeout.
Oh,
No, timeout.
He got a timeout. Did we get the timeout before they called the jump ball?
Yep.
Yes. Wow. Let's go ahead and keep it right here. Heck, we got more sponsors to tell you about. What about that? How about Me Realty? Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street, or go online to MeRealty.com. Hey, if you want to sell your house, if you want to sell your neighbor's house, contact Me Realty. You don't like your neighbor? Sell his house. What the heck? Hey. Rockin' G Land and Cattle is your partner for building a better herd of cattle. Call Mark at 217-737-7905 or give Sheldon a call at 217-737-7787. Rockin' G Land and Cattle, your partner in performance. You ever thought about getting a herd of cattle?
No, I haven't thought about
You'd
that.
raise your own steaks. I mean, hey.
That's what I was wondering. I mean, I bought one before to where mostly steaks.
Let's set the scene for you here. 9.8 on the clock. Lincoln is up 65-60 and should have the basketball as Corey Farmer was able to get a timeout called.
Well, and we have 3 more timeouts. We should have 3 because they haven't taken one of them off there.
As long as we have one at this point, I'm happy.
Right. I mean, it's 9.8. So right here, you can actually keep it back in the back. You know, don't have to worry about getting it across the line. But first thing first, you got to get the ball in.
Get the ball in. Clark going to set the screen for Snyder. Here comes Grace. Grace has the basketball and fouled in the backcourt. Second ticks off.
And Grace wants the ball. I mean, she's our point guard. She's our leader. Snyder's got to have the ball in her hands.
I think Jan had said last night she came into last night's game shooting 83% from the floor, and the foul was on Ella Fessler, and that is her 5th. And Grace certainly has shown her mettle tonight at the free throw line, hasn't she? First one up and good. Well, we know that the Schneider girls have practiced free throws in the driveway.
This is the big one. This 3 possessions, even though it's 8.4.
Second one up and good.
Got him. Crazier things.
Oh, man. 67-60. 8.4 on the clock. Magenheimer across the timeline. No fouls, girls. Oh, and stolen by Clark. Stolen back by Downs, and Holmes picks it up. Paisley in the backcourt, and that's it.
What a game.
That is it. The final score is Lincoln 67, Downs Tri-Valley 60. That is the first loss of the year for the Vikings. They go to 5-1, and Lincoln goes to 6-1 on the year. We are going to send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, Darren and I will have the Grau Incorporated post-game show. You've been listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer Basketball. WLCN's coverage is made possible by Culver's of Lincoln, Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Elkhart Croft and Lake Fork Fertilizer Service, Heritage Packaging, Modern Brake and Alignment, Lincoln Mayor Tracy Welch and Annette Welch, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Masonry, Collision Concepts, State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, The Johnson Family, Simply Traveled Cruise Planners, United Community Bank, Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, LCHS Lady Railer Basketball Alumni, Rocking G Land and Cattle. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer Basketball.
Back at Tri-Valley High School, where Lincoln wins it on the good end of the score, 67-60 over the Vikings of Downs Tri-Valley High School. Downs Tri-Valley came into this game undefeated with a record of 5-0, and that is a very good 2A girls basketball team. They've got size, they've got strength, they've got strong center in the middle and Addie Freehut and some people who can handle a basketball and shoot from the outside. They've got some pretty good underclassmen as well, but Lincoln seniors showed their mettle tonight, and the Lincoln freshmen came through in big ways. And perhaps the biggest performer tonight was the MVP of the Blue Pool down at the Payne of Thanksgiving tournament. Grace Snyder really took charge of the basketball game, especially at the end. And Darren, when one of your seniors wants the basketball at the end, that really is telling.
And she's the leader of this team. I mean, she was the MVP of the Payne, and she only scored 1 point in that last game that she had. But you can see, if you're, like they say, the eye test, you can look out there and see that she is the leader, wants the ball anytime she wants. And being the point guard, you want the ball. And Grace was going through 3 or 4 screens, and the out of bounds, I think it was McLeod taking it out, wasn't looking at anybody else and was going to get the ball to Grace. And I tell you what, knocking the big free throws down at the end of the game because she was getting fouled every trip because she was the only one handling the ball.
You know, you've coached and you've played, and we've talked about the point guard position being probably the toughest, I think, in the Lincoln program, and Grace really shoulders the responsibility well so far this year that we've seen. I mean, she's done an excellent job, and she expends a lot of energy out there on the floor. Very rarely gets a rest.
Did she even come off the floor?
I can't remember her coming off the. She may have come off the floor once tonight that I can think of.
Yeah, I don't remember. And playing the defense that we play, I mean, you got to be in condition. I guarantee Coach Farmer and Coach Snyder has these ladies in conditioning.
A lot of foul trouble tonight. Grace Biven fouled out. Paisley Holmes ended up with 3. Greg Gilbert ended up with 3. Mason McLeod with 4 fouls. Mia Clark with 4 fouls. And really, Lincoln was lucky that more girls didn't foul out. The officiating tightened up. I think the calls in the second half, we saw more fouls, especially in the third quarter. There were a lot of fouls called during the third quarter. Both teams got into the super bonus fairly early during the third quarter, but a 67-60 win for Lincoln's Lady Railers tonight to go to 6-1. They stay 1-0 in the Central State 8 Conference, and we will be playing Friday night, or Lincoln will be playing Friday night down at Springfield Southeast in Davidson Sheffner Gymnasium against the Lady Spartans from Springfield Southeast, and they're likely to see some athletes and some quickness.
They're pretty decent. Yeah, they're pretty good. So that's going to be a tough game. Southeast, I think, went down over by St. Louis and played like teams out of state and ended up actually getting but they are a pretty good team. So that's going to be a battle, and it's the Central State 8, and Southeast and Lincoln has some battles, girls and boys.
And it's a road game too. I mean that does make something of a difference. It is a road game. Have you got the scoring total?
Yes, I have.
Well, go ahead, sir.
All right. With Lincoln, it was Mia Clark that had 16 points. We had Grace Schneider with 15 points. We had Lily Holmes with 6, Mason McLeod with 9, all threes. We had, and these are the two that gets me right here. We had 21 points from our bench. We had 11 from Paisley and 10 from Biven. That came up big for a total of 67 points.
You know, you and I have been very impressed with both of those freshmen so far. Paisley for the motor that she has and the quickness that she brings and the aggressiveness that she plays with as a freshman. Grace Biven has good positioning inside, and as she gets older and gets more strength, that footwork is going to get better and better and better. And I believe she has the ability to hit maybe that 10-foot turnaround shot. You know, once she starts doing it, she's going to be dang near impossible to stop in the post.
Well, and there was a couple times that she took it to the hoop. Yeah. That one down here, there was an and one to where she went through two girls and made the shot and got the free throw. And Paisley's fearless out there. I mean, and Biven, I mean, when them two came in, if you remember that first quarter, we were struggling. Biven and Paisley came in, and the game changed right there. We ended up being down by 4 or 5 to go up 10.
You know, I guess sometimes, and you have coached, the coaches sometimes, I mean, at some point, even though it may be early in the year, are you looking down and you're going, you know, we're pretty good this year, but we've got good girls. You know, we've got kids that are developing, so next year we're going to be, you know, next year we could be pretty good too. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at it from that perspective, saying, yeah, I know we still have this year going on, but you see the underclassmen on this roster and how well they're performing, and you're going, wow, there's a nucleus for next year too.
Yes, we've got a couple good, decent sophomores on that JV team, and we've got 3 or 4 freshmen that was really, really good in that JV game as well. And you saw 2 that scored 21 points combined with them 2.
Coach Corey Farmer has joined us in the post-game show. Well, that was a thriller. We knew that it was going to be a good basketball game. That is a good basketball team you beat tonight.
Yeah, they're definitely skilled. I mean, man, them kids play hard. You know, they came out with everything they had, but they had us on the ropes a couple times tonight, but we found a way to get it done.
I can't say enough about Grace Schneider and what she did out there tonight. Darren and I were talking about that. She wanted the basketball at the end. She wanted to go to the free throw line. When she got fouled, man, she went right to the free throw line. It's like, let's go. I'm ready to shoot. I'm ready to put this game away, and she sure did it. Yeah,
I mean, that's one of our senior captains there, and I want the ball in her hands. She was a little shaky in the first quarter. You know, she didn't want to attack up the side, and when she did, she kept picking it up on the sideline. Took her out, kind of talked to her a little bit. You know, I was pretty fired up there in the first quarter. You know, I didn't think our effort was very good there at the beginning of the game. We were playing scared. I didn't understand that, but boy, when she figured it out, then we didn't have any problems with the press, really.
Hey, Coach, talk about their 2 freshmen tonight, and it seemed like the game changed in that first quarter when you actually put Biven and Paisley in, and it seemed like I mean, them 2 weren't scared. It seemed like at all tonight, and really gave you a big lift. I think they had 21 points between both of them tonight.
Yeah, they were huge tonight. You know, and when they come in the game, the speed of the game speeds up quite a bit with them too. But them two aren't fearless. I mean, they're not scared of anything. So their effort tonight. Grace's size really helps. I mean, Grace really undersized down there. Yeah. So Grace, just her long arms, it really slows them down, and Paisley's speed. When you got 2 point guards out there, we can get it up the court a lot easier.
And I was talking to Jay about when you put Paisley and Snyder in this game at the same time. I mean, it seemed like one of them was getting that ball up the floor.
Yeah, that helps breaking the press when you got the speed with them two up the sides. And like I said, in the first quarter particularly, we kept breaking it up the side, but then we pick it up on the sideline. And I kept stressing to them, you got to once you get out of there, dribble that thing back out to the middle, set us up, see what they're in. I mean, they were playing zone majority of the night. He did play man in the second quarter, which
helped us.
Yeah. I mean, that's when we got that 10-point lead.
Yes.
And then they went right back to zone, and it took us another 3-4 minutes to figure it out. I mean, they chipped away at it.
We kind of talked about that. It's like, why would you? I mean, it's like if you learn something in the first half, you don't go back to that man-to-man. You stay in that zone because that was causing you a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it definitely was. And you wouldn't think that with the shooters we got that would have caused us, but they were extending it so far and pressuring us, and I thought we were playing scared in the first half.
Well, Coach, it seemed like, especially in that first quarter, they were getting a bunch of layups on our press, and when you backed them up, it seemed like we were actually sprinting to where they weren't getting any layups.
Yeah, and I knew it was going to be hard to press them. It wasn't going to be like last night, So, I like to come out in the press, and start with some intensity, but man, they were picking us apart. They were throwing it deep, and we weren't getting, a ton of pressure up front. So, it just wasn't worth it, and get back and get in our spots.
Darren and I had talked about that. There were a couple of times where your backs just didn't know somebody was behind them. And your back players on that press have got to know that somebody is back there, or be cognizant of it, because if they throw it over and they don't know somebody's back there, you're cooked.
Yeah, it's a layup then.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be on a string. One comes up, one goes back.
Right.
But,
that's what I told them on air.
Yeah, that wasn't happening. There was a lot of standing and watching. And, you get in the back and you're watching the ball, and then you forget that there's somebody back there. But we try and stress every pass, every person's got to move on every pass. Just didn't happen in the first quarter.
You've played some very good basketball teams and beat some very good basketball teams so far, regardless of what class they were in. I mean, you beat Highland, you beat now here Tri-Valley on the road. Who else did we have there down at Pana?
Oh, and Pana.
You beat Bloomington Central Catholic on the road. So you played some good basketball teams and beaten some good basketball teams. Your team looks pretty good right now, sitting at 6-1, and you're going to have a tough road game come Friday night down at Southeast. They're not a bad basketball team either.
Yeah, and they gave us a battle last year, and every conference game is going to be tough. You get on the road, Friday night. But, if we come with effort, I think we can compete with anybody, But if we play like we did in the first quarter and timid and backing off, it could be a long night.
Last year, we saw last year's team, especially early in the year, I called it digging a hole that they couldn't get out of. We really haven't seen that. Yeah, I mean, the Brownstown game was one where you just didn't shoot well in the second quarter and dug yourself a huge hole. But we haven't really seen that. When they've kind of gotten into a little bit of a hole, they've stopped it and dug themselves out of it. Downs had a 5-point lead there in the third quarter and could have gone up by even more, but your kids didn't let up, stayed in there, made some big buckets, and were finally able to take the lead again.
Yeah, we've kind of struggled coming out in the third quarter. I don't quite understand what's going on there, but I think they scored 8 straight points on us in the third. Mia got 2 fouls within about 20 seconds, and and we were in foul trouble all night.
All night. Yeah.
And we just clawed away at it, and I really think we handled the pressure well. In the second half, we kind of tried to get the ball in the middle a little more into the short post and really open things up. The Brownstown game, we never got the ball inside, which they packed it in. They didn't come all the way out, but we were trying to get it inside, and I thought Grace Biven made some great passes from the high post. Found a couple shooters, and we hit some big shots tonight.
should we congratulate him on his calmness on the sideline tonight? I mean,
Right.
He did a heck of a job. No technical fouls on the sideline. We're proud of him.
Yeah, Coach Snyder said when I came out, he said, how do you get so fired up in the first quarter and then you're calm as can be there in the fourth? I'm like,
well, I'm not so sure that we here in the broadcast location were as calm as you.
Man.
Yeah, I was trying to bite my tongue there at the end, but I mean, that game, it's so fast-paced and everyone's running in there. I mean, they call foul every single play down the court, you know, so there's going to be people complaining because they can't call foul every time.
That was a game, he and I talked about it, that was a game where both teams played hard from start to finish. It was a good basket. And I know coaches sit there and pick it apart and say, well, we could have done this, we could have done that. But if you're just sitting there watching for entertainment, that was a heck of a basketball game here.
Yeah, that was back and forth. Everyone diving on the ground. I mean, both teams gave everything they had tonight.
Congratulations on the victory. Sir, we'll let you go, and we'll see you down at Southeast on Friday night.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thanks, Corey Farmer, for joining us on the Ground Incorporated postgame show. Will, got anything you want to add, Coach?
I tell you what, that's I'll sleep good tonight. After that up and down, that made me a little tired. But it's good to come out with a victory here instead of a loss, because that ride home that Coach Farmer and the girls are going to have is going to be a lot better than if they lost.
Hey, if I had heart trouble, that's when I'd be swallowing a bottle of nitro pills to calm myself down. That was a heck of a basketball game.
What a game.
Tonight. Lincoln wins at 67-60 here tonight from Tri-Valley High School to go to 6-1. Again, 1-0 in the conference, and they will play down at Springfield Southeast. 7 o'clock Friday night. We'll have it all here for you here on WLCN 96.3 FM and the YouTube channel. So for Lloyd Kirby, who ran the camera here tonight, our marketing and social media manager, for Darren Worth, my broadcast partner, for station manager Jim Ash, for Karen, thank you for running the board back at the station, dear. We appreciate it. For all of our fine sponsors, Lincoln wins at 67-60. This is Jay Harden wishing you a good night. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's coverage is made possible by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game. Located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Elkhart, Croft, and Lake Fork Fertilizer Service, your local source for all your fertilizer, ag chemical, and custom application needs. See what Mark Gordon and the Elkhart, Croft, and Lake Fork Fertilizer team can do for you. Call 217-445-2631. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Lincoln Mayor Tracy Welch and Annette Welch. Attend one of Tracy's Coffee with the Mayor events to ask questions and learn more about happenings around Lincoln. Check the City of Lincoln Facebook page for dates and times. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Collision Concepts, located at 1005 Macon Street, just off Woodlawn Road, west of Culver's. Call 217-735-2100 or find them online at collisionconceptsinc.com. Experience the difference with Collision Concepts. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. The Johnson family, in honor of Keith Johnson, a proud supporter of the Lincoln Lady Railer basketball program for more than 50 years.
Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wagers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com.
United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581. LCHS Lady Railer Basketball Alumni. Lincoln Lady Railer Basketball, a proud tradition of Lincoln Community High School athletics. Once a railer, always a railer. Rocking G Land and Cattle, Central Illinois source for superior shorthorn beef cattle genetics. Give Mark a call at 217-737-7905 or call Sheldon at 217-737-7787. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.